Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here. I know it's been a while since I have done a pick a card reading, um, but I've just mostly been trying to work on my health and my spiritual well-being, and I have been still doing readings, but pick a card readings I just haven't really been drawn to do, so that's why, one reason why you haven't seen them in a while from me, but I am going to bring them back. If you have any suggestions on like a question you would like me to do for future pick a card readings, feel free to comment down below, and you can even email me personally and send me your suggestions. So this one is going to be regarding if this person's intentions are genuine, like are their feelings genuine. I'm using quite a few decks here, and I'm going to go over them. And this is not in the order that I have them, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. So this card right here, the top card, is the Sensual Goddess Tarot, which is a deck, my newest deck. I've had it for a little while now, but I haven't used it much since I've gotten it. So it is a deck with nudity in it, so if you don't like that little disclaimer, you might want to exit off. But it's not too bad. It's tastefully done, so I wouldn't, I wouldn't think too much of it. But the second card is going to be from the Angel Answers Oracle by Doreen Virtue and Riley Valentine. Our third card, I believe, is The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. This is probably not in order for the rest of these, but Magical Messages from the Fairies, also by Doreen Virtue. Psychic Tarot Oracle by John Holland. Messages from the Guys Transformation Cards by James Van Praagh. And if I probably won't use it because I never really use clarifiers in the pick a card readings, but I have gone ahead and shuffled and pulled out a deck that I will be using if I feel drawn to do a clarifier. So that will be the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. So yeah, so I do have crystals placed on the cards. There's 5 sets here, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If this is a bit confusing, because from where I'm looking at it, it's going to be confusing because I'm using my laptop here. It's better with my phone, but I don't have a lot of space there right now, so just trying to make do with what we have. But if you get confused, just pick a number. Whatever number you pick, that'll be your set. So 1 through 5. So I did place crystals on each card set. They're not a part of the reading. They're more to help me absorb the energy and, be more focused and get more clearer messages from spirit in the cards. So that's why they are there. However, we have rose quartz. A rose quartz stone here that is amethyst, rose quartz stone, amethyst, and then amethyst here. So you can pick my stones too, but again, they're more for me to help with the energy of the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you have chosen number 1, we're going to go ahead and I'm hoping that you guys could see this. We're going to go ahead and move those out of the way. Okay, so here we have set number 1. Is this person's feelings genuine? So we have the Hierophant, so that's a good start. If you believe, let go of control issues. Fertility, new career, release toxic relationships. So, what I get right away with this Hierophant here is obviously Hierophant is a very spiritual card. It's about value. It's about marriage. Um, it's about tradition. Uh, so this person, even it may not seem like it, whatever the case is, but this person may be respecting what you have to offer. Now, this could be you, if not them, but we have the if you believe card here, and it is saying that the more you believe that this person is for you, and the more you believe that this person has genuine intentions and, they have your best interests at heart, the more true that it is, if that makes sense. So you have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And for most of you, what that would mean is that to not force somebody to, I guess, to not force somebody to accommodate your needs. Let them do all of that on their own so that you'll know that it's real. Because if you have to ask somebody to do it, it's kind of, it makes it's not as genuine if you have to make somebody do something that they should already be doing to keep the relationship going anyway. And it also means for you to go with the flow of things. If it's a situation you don't like, just get out of it and walk away from it. But for the most part, going in with the right mindset, a positive mindset, and giving this person time to show you how they are feeling and not trying to make them rush into showing you certain things. I feel like it can be a very long lasting connection or relationship. So you have fertility. That is not necessarily about pregnancy, but it could be. Maybe you talk to this about this to this person, children, having kids, or fertility is also just about creating something new, maybe a new project, or maybe you two have or will create something together. And then you have new career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So this could be coming up because you work with this person, or you two have a common goal that you would like to reach, and you can help each other do that. If not the working together, again, it will be a common goal, or this new relationship generally is gonna open up new opportunities regarding your career and your work life, and money possibly. So, and then you have release toxic relationships. Now, I feel like that is something you are needing to do from people in the past you haven't completely let go of, or forgiven these people for what they have done to you in the past. This is not about this person that you're currently seeing. This is about people that you have been dealing with in the past, is what I'm picking up for most of you. So just releasing that and knowing that not all people are the same, and giving this person a fair chance. The let go of control issues along with release toxic relationships is really just talking about you maybe comparing people side by side, and comparing people side by side and not giving the person a fair chance because of what somebody else did to you. So so let go of control issues. As far as are their intentions genuine at this time, I do feel like it is, but there's a lot that you have to let go of mentally before you and this person could really just go off and ride into the sunset, because if you can't release those old toxic patterns, even just thinking about them constantly can self sabotage your future connections. So, but the overall answer here is that yes, they do have pure intentions and they are genuine at this time. Now, the energy can change, and also, again, well, I didn't even mention this. I usually mention this, but I didn't mention it this time. For a ping card reading, it is general, catered to everybody. So this is not going to resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, um, great. If not, just take what does and leave the rest behind. Also, personal readings I do offer, which are more accurate and more personal. So if you like one of those, I'll have the information in the description box. So it's a good one. It's just about your mindset, pretty much. So that was number one, and we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Get into number two here. So is this person's feelings genuine? What are their intentions? So we have Ten of Pentacles. So that's a good start. Perfect timing. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. Choose wisely. Admit to your true feelings to yourself. And give without expectation. So let's tune in and figure out what this is trying to say, because it started off good, but then it got really serious here. So I may need a clarifier for that. What I'm getting, sometimes it'll read like, even though this card came out first, Spirit will give the message like this came first and then that, and that's what I feel like this is going to be with this set here. So you have Ten of Pentacles in perfect timing. However, what I'm feeling is that this connection is, I guess I would say maybe toxic, or it's headed that way because of certain actions from either you or them, or possibly both of you. So there is some earth sign energy here, possibly, which would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or or you have it in like your rising, moon, or star sign somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be your overall main sign. But what I'm seeing here is that you have been waiting for this perfect family home life with this person. You could even have kids with them. If not, that could be something coming up. So there's perfect timing in Ten of Pentacles, and what that is telling me is that you've been waiting for like maybe some type of commitment or more actions from this person to show that they, want to keep this connection going. And you don't have that right now, and this says that you are going to have that in perfect timing. As far as pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. What this means for this set, for most of you, I feel, is that if there's a repetitive sign that you were seeing with this person, and it's catching your eye, because I don't even think with you guys that you are ignoring any signs. You are aware of the signs that they're showing you that don't quite make sense. But for most of you, I'm feeling like this is saying, if something is too good to be true, then it is. I feel like this person is very confused. This is a confusing set because then you have choose wisely. So you're needing to make your decisions based on these signs. Now, red flags could also mean, it doesn't necessarily mean anything negative. Depends on, what the situation is. And with the surrounding cards here, Spirit is telling me that pay attention to the red flags. It's just like, even if they're showing you positive actions all the time, um, you're needing, whatever actions they are showing you currently, you're needing to make decisions based off of those actions, whether negative or positive. Um, and I feel like this is something, this family home life is something that you both want, but it's going to take time for you to get there. And this person, I believe, has made you wait long enough, but it's going to just take them even more time, just because they're not 100% ready and they don't know if they can offer you what you are wanting 100%. So that's what I feel that is. And then you have to admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself, only you know what it is that you truly desire. So, for most of you, this would be, maybe you're trying to run away from the fact that you have, feelings for this person, or because it says your true feelings. It doesn't say about the situation. It just says, what do you truly feel? Don't run away from those feelings. Um, and kind of snap out of denial, because in reality, yes, there are these signs here, whether negative or positive, that you need to pay attention to and make decisions based off of. But in reality, this up here, this perfect timing, and well, not perfect timing, you wanted it to happen sooner, but it's going to happen in God's timing and the angels in the universe, and that's just the way life is. But with this Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like this is stating more so what you want, and you'll get that, but it's just going to take more time. And that's because you can't rush something. If you rush into something, it's not going to turn out right. Like if you're working on, like, the best inventions that were here before even my time, or that were created in my time, they weren't completed successfully overnight. It took them time. Um, so you're doing all of this, but this is what you want, and so just submit that, and don't feel like you have to run away from it. Even if the person feels different, at least you know what you want. So you have to give without expectation, which is a little action step message, I guess, and it's just saying to not necessarily give, materialistic items to this person or anything, but just, there's a lot of green in here also, I want to point out, but just generally, like, say you're texting and calling this person, maybe they're not answering right away. So at least you acknowledge them, ask them how they were doing. And yes, it's okay to want to expect a message back. I'm not saying to not expect the message back, but we're just using an example. And that was probably a bad one, so let me figure out something else. Because I would want somebody to reply back to a message if I'm checking on you. Like, I don't know who would or who wouldn't, but so give no expectation. If you are going to be giving this person anything, especially materialistic things, I would say that this is saying to not give to this person expecting for that to influence their decision on being with you. That's what I feel like that would mean for most of you. Give to this person because you want to. If you want something in return, that's going to lower the vibrations and energy of the relationship, and that's just going to make it based off the wrong things. So, yeah, pretty much. So, and the reason why I say mostly earth energy is because not only do we have pentacles, which is earth sign energy, but we also have the color green here, and that's a lot of earth. The green suit in the Psychic Tarot deck is also, or the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck is the cup suit, so it could be water energy as well, but the green really stands out. So it's mostly earth, I feel. So earth and water, I guess you can say. And water would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So that is number 2. Alrighty. So now we are going to do number 3. What is this person's intentions, or are their feelings genuine? So we have Ace of Swords. So it looks like so far all of these sets are, they start off really, really well for the most part. But we won't know until we flip over all the rest of the cards. But I do really, really, really think that in the case where I'm using so many in one set, only pick one set, because if you pick multiple, you're going to be confused. So choose a new direction. I do not do reversals with Dory Virtue decks. Unless if the deck specifies it in the guidebook that they use them that way, I may use it like that. But so far, I don't think that these are meant to be used in reverse, and so I won't use them that way. Emotional. So you have, this could be the one, and emotional withdrawal, number 8. Vegetarian. I will read that later. Accept struggles as lessons. So Ace of Swords is a good card to get, obviously. It represents victory. And a lot of you could be kind of getting over, or, managing maybe mental health better, like anxiety, depression, things like that. That's getting better. It does still need to be a primary focus. So if a situation or a connection is starting to stress you out, you need to kind of take a step back from that so that you can get back to the victory stage. So choose a new direction. This could be the one. So choose a new direction with this could be the one. This could be the one says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So whether this is somebody, you might be thinking about somebody in your past, but we're trying to focus on people in this reading, people that you are currently talking to and active with. But some of these, or some of you could be thinking of a person in the past. Maybe you're not in a relationship with them, but maybe you're communicating with them. If not, it may be coming up if that's the person that's on your mind. But choose a new direction, and this could be the one is saying to take a different approach with this person than you've taken with people in your past, or take a new approach toward this person. Like whatever approach you've been doing, it's time to switch it up and do something different with this person. I feel like this person is very spontaneous. So while all of that is great, and this is why you were needing to take this emotional withdrawal is why you were needing to take a different approach with this person. Because they are really going through some stuff. They are praying not about you two, but about just life generally, and it's kind of taking them away from the connection a bit, and they're just withdrawing a little bit. You may not notice it, but it could be coming up. We are in Mercury retrograde still, so this could be why this person is feeling like that. But let's get into the vegetarian card. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So what this is saying is that either this emotional withdrawal is causing this person not to focus on their health like they should, is causing them maybe to not eat enough, or maybe they're overeating. And it's because of the things that they are going through. If this is not you, this is them, and it could be this person that makes you feel like you have to go, eat 3 or 4 family-sized bags of potato chips every day, or um, order pizza out or something like that. So either the situation is causing whatever's going on with you, and this person is causing you not to have a healthy diet, or it's causing them because they are going through emotional withdrawal. I don't feel like it's you going through that, but it could be both of you with this diet thing. You're constantly thinking about this person, even if you're thinking about them in a good way. It's making you. You're so excited, possibly, about the connection that you're skipping meals and you're not even trying to. So just don't forget to eat, is what I'm being told here. So um, accept struggles as lessons. So again, we have this person going through this emotional withdrawal, which may be taking a toll on your connection with this person. And what we have to learn is that there's a reason for everything we go through, and just learn from your mistakes and uh, move forward from there. Use what you learn from those mistakes and move forward from there. And in the connection, accept struggles as lessons is telling us that the situation also could be worse than it's not. Um, but yeah, do I feel like their intentions are good? Yes, but right now they're not so focused on this connection because, um, first of all, taking a new approach with this person because they're going through some things. Meaning you can maybe make sure you're being careful when you talk to them. Um, try not to say something that might trigger them. Take a new approach, like just do something you never done with this person. Say something to this person that you never said. That's a good thing. But so yeah. And before I close off this set, I do want to say that I've been getting a lot of messages about my own health. I've been I've noticed a lot of health cards are coming up for not only people I've read for with my clients lately, but if I pulled a message for me the last few days, they have been about health and from different decks at that. So it could be a message for me, which I believe so. I was really sick last year, and I'm starting to feel some of those pains again. But also, I think it's a message for me to give to the public as well. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're not harming your body with any chemicals, not even just on the inside of your body, but make sure that you're taking care of your outside as well. So, but anyways, let's get to number 4, which is our another amethyst. So what are they? Discussion is tensions. Are they pure? Are they genuine? Are they genuine? So the magician, okay. So not bad. Not the right time. Romantic feelings. Prosperity begins. Your wish is granted. Everyone has value. So I will say they haven't had enough time to figure out with this magician card. It does say to use your free will and use tools that you already have. You have what it takes to persuade this person and get this person on your side into developing the connection that you want with this person, but you're just not using the tools. So go ahead and use them. This is your green light. However, the magician here is also saying things need to be worked on. Um, you need to work on your manifestation as well as working on there's just a lot that needs to be worked on before this person can really figure out if they're just 100% into you. Um, so this person's intentions, it's not that they intend to have bad intentions and or that they're not genuine with how they feel or how they say they feel about you, but it's that they need time to figure out how they feel about you. They don't know 100% for sure. So you have not the right time. So it probably means that they're not, like I said, they're not, they haven't had time, and it's because they're focusing on other things that they are needing to focus on. So yes, they think about you every once in a while, but it's a situation where they don't want to get too serious, or they don't know that they should get too serious because of the things that are going on in their life. And then we have everyone has value. Um, Prosperity begins for romantic relationships. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Your wish is granted. So what you ask for is coming, and that's if you use those tools. Uh, the tools can include your intuition, psychic abilities. I don't mean like spell work or anything. I mean like your intuition, like clairvoyance and things like that. Um, just manifesting mentally in a positive light, meditation, um, like if they've given you a phone number or something to use, that is a tool as well. You don't have to wait around for them to call you. You can do the calling and the texting as well. I don't think they will mind it. I will say just give them a little bit of time to respond. It could be anywhere from hours to a couple of days, and it's not because they're ignoring you. I feel like this person doesn't keep their phone on them 24/7. Um, so don't take it personal when they ignore you. But so this person does feel like you are worth their time. It's just not right now. Um, it's just I feel like this is kind of bad timing, is what this is. They feel like you have a great personality. They even feel like you're beautiful. Um, and they know that you have worth. The most important thing is that you know your worth over whether this person thinks so or not, but they see that you're worth something. Then you have prosperity begin. Um, so together, so right now this person is working on them. Okay, they're trying to make a little bit of time for you, but it's not quite working out right. Um, just because again, like I said, it's not even that they're going through anything negative. What they're doing is they're trying to focus on other aspects of their life. And once they get that done, then they can give you the time. Prosperity begins. Then they can give you the time and attention that you are needing and that they feel you deserve. So you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are really worth exploring. So whatever feelings you have for this person, this card is validating. Yes, there's some things to work on with the magician here. However, like I said, this person could be uh, persuaded. It's just bad timing. You have your wishes granted, so it's coming. Not right now, but it's coming. You're gonna notice signs of this person, signs of effort and things from this person that tell you that they want, that shows you that they want to, give things a proper chance at some point, but just right now isn't the time. So their intentions are kind of unclear because they don't know yet. They don't know how they feel. But at the same time, for the most part, from what I'm feeling, they have good intentions. They are genuine with whatever they have told you so far. So just take that and yeah. So that was number 4. And now we have number 5. Are their intentions real? Are they genuine? Are their feelings real? Okay. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Romance. Stay optimistic about your love life. Financial and material changes. Birthday. Stay open-minded. So I'm going to start with the birthday card. It says, a significant birthday holds the answers to your questions. So this could mean a lot of different things, but I'm just going to throw maybe 1 or 2 scenarios out there. And you could also read it how you feel it means for you. It's going to mean something different for everybody. And again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody. Perhaps your birthday has passed very recently, or it's coming up. Or maybe their birthday has passed or it's coming up. And it's possible that this person is going to give you the answers that you are needing on a specific date. It doesn't have to necessarily be a birthday, but what it could be is like maybe some type of significant date, maybe like a anniversary date or something. Just some type of significant date, whatever that means for you. So, it could also be that you have kids with this person and a child with this person, and this child's birthday is coming up as well, possibly. Or has recently passed, and it may be the reason, the overall concern of your relationship right now, possibly. Possibly. So 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles shows us that there's a choice that needs to be made, and you are doing a love reading, so we did get the romance card, ironically. So there's a choice in love that needs to be made. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, financial and material gain or changes. Stay open-minded. So this person is going to go, they're going to do things a little bit differently than you're used to. Staying open-minded also could mean keeping your options open, whether that's you or them. It's also an action step for you to take, so stay open-minded. The financial and material changes, like I said, you may have kids with this person, or maybe you have one on the way, or possibly that could be coming up way far off into the future. But with the financial card here, financial and material changes along with that birthday card, it makes me, to me, that speaks of 2 individuals that have a kid together, or maybe this person has a kid with somebody else. I don't know. But, or it also could possibly mean if you don't have kids, this person is kind of, their birthday or some type of event is coming up for them, and it's causing them to kind of go all out with their spending habits, pretty much. That could be what that is. So there's a choice to make in love here with the Seven of Pentacles. And Seven of Pentacles is it's about choices, but it's also a karmic card. It talks about reaping what we sow. Um, it talks about uncertainty and doubt as well. And it's a person wondering if their work is going to pay off. So whether it's you or them or possibly both of you, um, uh, there's a lot of money going on in this. I don't know if, hmm, you'll probably know what that means. So it is, I mean, the work is going to pay off. Whatever you have done to keep this connection alive and keep it strong and keep it positive, whatever you've done is going to pay off. However, it's taking a little bit of time to see those results. I will say this person has an issue with spending habits or just buying unnecessary things, um, which you may have gotten on to them about, or maybe you need to coming up here. Um, are their intentions okay? Ooh. Um, I would say they know how to take advantage of a situation, but as far as like if they're do they go into things with good intentions, yes. It says stay open minded, so it's like half and half where they have good intentions, but then, like I said, they know how to take advantage of something in the situation. They don't try to, but they see benefits in something and they'll try to get it. Um, yeah. So that was our last one, number 5. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me at you can contact me at giftedsoul777@gmail.com. I also have my link. I'll have my links and stuff down below as well for personal readings and contact information and all that good stuff. So I wish you all love and light. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I try to do this as often as I can. I haven't been doing it a lot lately, but I'm back with it now. Drop your suggestions below if you have any suggestions on future pick a card readings. And like the video if you enjoyed it. Just so keep me encouraged to make future videos. And it'll let me know how I'm doing. And I'll see you guys hopefully soon. God bless.